following is a commentary titled Abortion from a Morally Sober and Logical Perspective by Andrew Shatkin. For many people, their opposition to abortion stems from a concern for women's rights. I think that this analysis is not quite right. Whether society could or should force a woman to have a baby is not something I can really comment on, but I do say this much. As a Christian, my opposition to abortion on demand stems from the commandment not to kill. Since we as Christians believe that every person is created, has eternal life, and has an eternal soul, and thus has an ultimate relationship with God, who not only created him or her, but died for each person, my opposition to abortion is grounded in the belief that to kill any human being, particularly an innocent, is prohibited. In the account of Abel, when he is killed by his brother Cain, God declared the wickedness of murder and thus laid a curse upon the murderer. More specifically, in Genesis chapter 9, verses 5 and 6, there is the statement that whoever sheds the blood of a man by man shall his blood be shed, for God made man in his own image. In Exodus chapter 23, verse 7, there is the statement, "Do not slay the innocent and the righteous." In Matthew chapter 5, verse 21, there is the statement, "You shall not kill." The fifth commandment forbids intentional killing as gravely sinful. I have no doubt that human life must be respected in all stages and in every moment. Whether a person is dying, sick, elderly, and beginning life, that life has value. For example, in Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5, there is the statement, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and before you were born, I consecrated you." In Psalm 139, verse 15, there is the statement, "My frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately wrought in the depths of the earth." In Job chapter 10, verses 8 to 12, there is the clear statement that we are made and created from the very beginning of our conception by God. There are other sections of the Bible that hold the same view. My opposition to abortion on demand stems from the conclusion that to throw any human being, even one not yet born or just beginning, into a garbage can at any stage of life is something that no person can allow. I also note that in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39, there is the statement that God both kills and makes alive. In Job chapter 33, verse 4, there is the statement, "The Spirit of God has made me, and the breath of the Almighty gives me life." In Job chapter 12, verse 10, there is this statement, "In his hand is the life of every living being, and the breath of all mankind." Finally, in Job chapter 1, verse 21, there is the statement, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked shall I return. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away." In sum, I want to make clear that the abortion issue is not a rights issue, a woman's issue, or a men's issue. The dying person, the disabled person, the sick person, the mentally challenged person, and the infant in the womb have the same value. The value that God attaches to all forms of human life cannot be measured. If I am asked about the death penalty, and personally I do oppose it, but it must be distinguished that the death penalty is a punishment by the state against the wrongdoer. This is different from taking the life of an innocent preborn human being whose chance at a full life is prematurely cut off. I offer no solution to whether abortions can be outlawed. I only say that for me, the moral issue is as I presented it here. If you wish to know more about me, please feel free to take a look at my recent book, Essays on the Christian Worldview, which you can obtain from Hamilton Books and is available on both Amazon.com and BN.com. I have also published a legal treatise entitled Select Legal Topics, available from Amazon.com and BN.com. A second volume of this legal treatise will be published in the next 6 months, and another book of philosophical essays will be published in the next 6 months. I'm also publishing in the next year a book on the parables, and I'm also working on a book on the Psalms and another book on miracles in the Bible. If you wish to reach me, please email me at a.shatkin48@gmail, or you can call me at 516-932-8120. Thank you. Signed, Andrew Shatkin. A biography of Andrew Shatkin is in the description area of this video.